Hello viewers, you're watching NLTV Digital News. This is Imlisan Limchen. Let's hear a news. Amid opposing the launching program of Foothill project, the construction works on Nagaland Foothill Road have been officially launched by the construction companies on February 21 with MLA Achumbemo Kikon as the special guest. Earlier, the coordination committee strongly condemned the launching program through many verbal and press statements, criticizing the event for proceeding without a signed agreement with them, despite repeated requests from the apex tribal hosts and the committee. We have a detailed report.
Project work of Nagaland Foothill Road officially launched. Two construction companies, MS Chabou and Company and JK Construction, has officially begun the road construction work for the Nagaland Foothill Road at Khumjo Yan Village under the Bandari subdivision of Wokha district. The event was attended by the local MLA Achumbemo Kikon as the special guest. It was also graced by local residents, district administration and police representatives from Khumjo Yan.
See, whatever we do things with the best of our intention. We do things transparently, without concealing any facts. And you have seen from the program organized today, the company Chabou & Co. and JK Construction have organized this program. I have been invited as the guest to launch the program, the Foothill construction, stretched between Merabani to Lipayan Toyang Bridge. Now, if you see the sequence of the program, serial number 1 in the program, the sequence of the program was the Nagaland Foothill Road Coordination Committee. The second one was the Lotaho. Then the list of speakers, union, who were involved in the program, it went down like that. So you see the level of recognition that we have accorded to them, the importance that we have shown their contribution to this Foothill Road is reflected already in the program. Well, it was their decision not to turn up, so we have no comment on that. It is up to them. We don't want to, go further than that.
NFHRCC condemns constructors' launch program without signing agreement. This development comes amidst opposition from the Nagaland Foothill Road Coordination Committee and tribal hosts who have raised concern over the contractors beginning the work without a signed agreement. On February 20, NFHRCC Governor Suppu Jamir stated that the project should not have been launched until the agreement was finalized. Despite repeated requests from apex tribal hosts and the committee, the project proceeded.
We have mentioned that committee will issue NOC after inspection. And after inspection, if we feel that the work is not done as per the specifications, we will not issue NOC. But if the work is done as per the specification, we will issue the NOC. So we met in the point number 7 that we will issue NOC, then only the department have to release the fund. That is the point, and which they feel a little not comfortable.
MLA Achumbemo Kikon on NFHR construction work. Speaking to the media, MLA Achumbemo Kikon expressed that there should not be two agreements for the construction work, as the government has already signed and agreed upon the contract with the concerned department, which issued the work orders. He emphasized the importance of cooperation from all individuals and organizations to ensure the project is completed on time. He called on the NFHRCC to collaborate in completing the work without delay.
If any individual or any association coming in to enter into another agreement will amount to usurping the power of the government, which I am against. I am a part of the government as an elected member. I am also aware of the powers and functions of the government, and also the parameter of an association, where their role is required, where their intervention is also not required. So these are certain, criteria. These are certain aspects which our people and Naga people as a whole must realize the intervention of an association where it is required, the intervention of an association where it is not required. And in this context, I think the firm has already entered agreement with the government of Nagaland, with the Department of Road and Bridges, and therefore there is no necessity whatsoever to enter another agreement with any group of people or an association. As simple as it.
Project neither from government nor from department concerned. The Nagaland Foothill Road project was initiated in 2013 by the Naga public, including CSOS and HOHOs. However, the NFHRCC claims that the project is neither from the government nor from the concerned department. In 2022, the committee requested the government to release the pending bills for contractors after the completion of 80% of the work. However, due to the outstanding payment, the project's progress has stalled.
On the 7th of February, all the tribal 12 HOHOs were invited by the Honorable Minister, PWD-RNB, at Kohima. Thereon, after much deliberations, and they have deliberated in trade peer with regard to the agreement that we have signed. And finally, it is resolved that the department will convene a meeting within 3-4 days, inviting the contractors, committee, and the departments within 3-4 days. But till date, despite of our recuse, they are not convened the meeting. And in the meantime, at Bhakti divisions, JK Constructions and JK Chabou and Company, they are planning to launch the kickoff tomorrow on 21st. So in that view of the matter, today we have convened an emergency meeting with all the tribal HOHOs, and where we have unanimously resolved that the HOHO resolved that the HOHO will not allow the firm to launch or to kick off the construction till the signing agreements. We also inquired from the department, and the department says that there is no any intimation to the department also. I personally talked to the EE Bhakti also, and the EE Bhakti told me that there is no official intimation from the Chief Engineer Office nor from the contractor also. We also asked the Lota HOHO, because the Bhakti division falls within the jurisdiction of Lota HOHO. So Lota HOHO also says that no intimation from the contractor. So in otherwise they are doing surreptitiously at the back of the committee, at the back of the department. So this should be not allowed. Tonight, almost all the HOHO, I think they will write a letter to the minister concerned and the department concerned to stop that immediately.
Work progress on NFHR. MLA Kikon, who attended the launch, instructed the two firms to begin their work without delay and complete it before the monsoon season. He lamented that external interventions have delayed the project by 3 months, as work orders were issued to all contractors in December 2024. He also emphasized the need for cooperation from all stakeholders, including the NFHRCC and Lota HOHO, while recognizing their contributions to the NFHR.
Coming in to enter into another agreement will amount to usurping the power of the government, which I am against. I am a part of the government as an elected member. I am also aware of the powers and functions of the government, and also the parameter of an association, where their role is required, where their intervention is also not required. So these are certain, criteria. These are certain aspects which our people, the Naga people as a whole, must realize. The intervention of an association where it is required, the intervention of an association where it is not required. And in this context, I think the firm has already entered agreement with the government of Nagaland, with the Department of Road and Bridges, and therefore there is no necessity whatsoever to enter another agreement with any group of people or an association.
That's all for now. Keep watching NLTV.
Nagaland TV, Sop Manulaga Awas. Watch us live on Geo TV and on your television sets as well. For Dimapur viewers, we are on channel number 994 in Global Chapter, and Kohima and Mokokchung viewers, switch to channel number 138 on Hornbill Digital. For all news and updates, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube and Twitter.